What is good, internet? It is Spirit of Paradox here, and welcome back to another video. And today I want to give my thoughts on the new trailer for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And I have got to say, this trailer is absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to play this game. I've played both of the games. I've played Marvel Spider-Man 1 multiple times, and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales once. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Miles in general, but even though I still played both of the games, I still enjoyed them both. But I have got to say, this trailer for me, it really has sold me, because I've pretty much got almost everything that I've wanted from here. So first I want to talk about Venom in this video, because he was the money shot of this trailer. And I have got to say, that is probably one of the most badass designs of Venom I have ever seen. That spider on his chest, like, yo, that should be the main spider for Venom. That is so badass. Like, it looks edgy and sharp, like Venom, like, in general, with his claws and teeth. Like, this is a nice design. I heard this design is heavily inspired, or if not directly ripped out of the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. I'm gonna have to ask if that is true or not, or if it's the spectacular one. I'm going to be real, I've never really liked the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon or the spectacular one. For me, it's made for a different generation of Spider-Man fans, and for me, it's the cartoons that I've liked were mainly the original, the 90s, and the one that was made with cel-shaded animation. You know, the 3D looking one that came out in the early 2000s? I loved that show. Hella underrated. So, seeing this Venom design being inspired from that doesn't bother me. As long as the suit looks good, I'm very happy to see what they could do with Venom. One thing that I've seen loads of people talk about ever since the game was revealed is, could we potentially be playing as Venom in the game? I have not heard Insomniac confirm or even hint towards this. I could be wrong. But if we do get the option, maybe it could be in a DLC if not in the main game. This could potentially be one of the best Spider-Man games, because one of my favorites, not the favorite, I would say my favorite Spider-Man game of all time is probably the movie tie-in for the second Sam Raimi movie, Spider-Man 2. I absolutely loved Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 2. Do I have any fans of that game in my subscribers? Do we have any Spider-Man 2 fans? Love that game. Second to that is Ultimate Spider-Man. But what I loved about Ultimate Spider-Man a lot is, one, it was literally ripped straight out of the comics, and two, you could play as Ultimate Venom. If we could play as Ultimate Venom in this Spider-Man game or in a DLC, this could potentially be one of, if not the best Spider-Man game ever made. And and that's another thing as well with this Venom symbiote, I really thought they were gonna go with the Ultimate Universe origin for Venom, but this trailer kind of confirms to me that they aren't doing that. There's a brief shot in this trailer where we see like the symbiote is on the ground wiggling, and there's loads of people like pointing their guns at it. I believe it looks like there is a crater of some sort around the area of that symbiote. So if that's going to be the case, then most likely it's coming from the planet Clintar. It's not an issue for me, because I love both versions of Venom. But if we did get the Ultimate Venom symbiote origin, I would have just been even more happier. Because we basically are getting it would have been an updated version of Ultimate Spider-Man the game, really. But nah, I don't think we're getting that. But even though Venom is somewhat based off a version of Ultimate Spider-Man, I guess that's close enough. But yeah, overall his design is very cool. I can't wait to see how Venom plays out in the game. One thing that I think with the prior two games that I think could have been improved upon, even though it was good, it was very good, was the character development. I would say when it came down to the character development, only a very few handful of people either got any, and the rest were basically just NPCs. So we did get a lot with like Peter Parker with Doc Ock, Mary Jane, and Aunt May and Miles. And we did somewhat get a little bit with Mr. Negative, but I think we didn't really get a lot of character development. I think some of the characters that there were a little one-dimensional, but in this trailer, it looks like it's completely the opposite. Like, when I'm watching this trailer, I feel like I'm watching people. Like, I know this might sound weird, but I look like I'm watching a movie of people struggling with the situation that's going on in this game. And to me, that is fantastic. You're managing to get that portrayed in a trailer, which nowadays loads of video game trailers just don't want to do. It's all about bombastic explosions and gameplay, but this seems like character-driven story, you know? And I really like that from here. So seeing that in this trailer, that's basically what I wanted. I'm getting exactly what I wanted here. And another thing, Harry Osborne is going to be in this game, and we even got a little controversial moment. So when we see Peter Parker introduce Harry to Miles, he says like, "Hi, Miles, this is my best friend Harry." And then Miles gets this weird face, like it's like, yeah, I would make that face, bro. Like, what do you mean he's your best friend? Like, but is he out here protecting your ass on the streets at night? No. He's been in a bloody test tube with the Venom symbiote around him. How you out here calling him your best friend? Like, yeah, big man. I get it. You might are close, but like, you're not out here really with Peter. You're not really out here on them streets. You ain't out here trying to protect the humans, like the people out here. You're not trying to stop crime. You're out here kissing your dad's ass. Who I'm going to be kicking his ass in the next game, I hope. That's another thing. Norman Osborn. So, another thing, knowing that we're not going to be getting the Ultimate Venom, like, origin, so I'm pretty sure we're not getting Ultimate Green Goblin, but then again, I think that was kind of obvious when we saw the helmet, like a precursor to the helmet of Green Goblin. Like, if you remember that one mission where you break into his house as Mary Jane and you see the helmet, like, I'm pretty sure that's where it's going to be now. We're not getting Ultimate, Green Goblin, who I'm gonna be real, Ultimate Green Goblin shits on 616. Like, come on. Like, guys, look how absurd he looks. Like, 616 Green Goblin. Like, that is absurd. I would laugh at you, bro, if you was at this Green Goblin. But when we see Ultimate Green Goblin, look at this guy. Wedge. Guy is like, he is a Hulk with fireballs and horns. Like, why? Like, yes, that should be the normal Green Goblin. Like, bro, he's intimidated as fuck. But hopefully we might get that in the next game. I don't really expect to get Green Goblin in this game. I expect them to do the same thing as they did with Venom in the last one, and like do an end credit scene and show it off. I think that's what we're probably going to get with this game. But that's another thing as well. We are going to be getting more new villains. So obviously, Kraven seems to be like the main villain of the game. More so than Venom, I would say. Like, based on how much they've shown in the game. But I think Kraven's going to be the villain for the first half of Spider-Man 2. And Venom's going to probably be the villain of the second half. So I think we're probably going to take Kraven out quite early, unless he becomes Venom at the very end and we have to take both of the symbiote and Kraven down at the end. I wonder, will we see Carnage in this game? I know that might sound like, whoa, hold on, big man, we're getting Venom, relax, we don't need Carnage yet. I absolutely agree. I wonder, will we get a tease to Carnage? Because knowing Venom, and knowing he's probably not gonna get killed off, like, it would be really dumb to kill him off. I think we might get some sort of Carnage tease in the game. And, or maybe he might be the real villain and we might team up with Venom at the very end. I doubt that, though. But I wouldn't mind seeing a little tease to Carnage. We're also getting the Lizard with Kurt Connors. Yes, I love this design of the of the lizard, but damn, those spikes he has on his back, like, how does he move? Like, because I'm a big Godzilla fan, and like I had to learn like about like his spines and how it affects movement and how he moves and how it works. But every time I see like reptiles with spines, like with like really crazy spikes, it's like I wonder how painful it must be to move about with that on your back. But I've got to say, like, that design of the lizard is dope, like crazy. Like, I get it, like what I like about this franchise, the Marvel Spider-Man franchise, is they're taking different inspirations from different places. So, like, even though we might not get Ultimate Venom's origin, we are getting a version of Ultimate Venom, even though it's from the crappy cartoon. And if we see Kurt Connors here, he doesn't seem to be wearing the traditional trench coat. Maybe he will in the beginning, and potentially he's mutating throughout the game and he grows bigger and bigger, perhaps. Because I'm pretty sure they did that in the third movie tie-in for Spider-Man 3. Did any of you guys... Alright, so let me talk about the games that I've played, right? So I've played the one on the PlayStation 1. I've played all three of the movie tie-ins for the Spider-Man Raimi movies. I have also played Ultimate Spider-Man, these two recent ones, a brief moment of the first Amazing Spider-Man game, and unfortunately I missed out on Web of Shadows, which is supposedly the best game, or Spider-Man game, which everybody keeps telling me, and I also missed out on Shattered Dimensions. I think I have to take an L on that one. That sounds like an L. Yeah. I think I have to take the L on that. So I'm very well aware when it comes down to Spider-Man games. And to see in this game, we're getting different parts of Spider-Man history from different universes. So we are getting a bit of everything for every Spider-Man fan. You know, if you're an Ultimate fan, if you're a main Marvel Universe fan, or if you just want to see something new with Spider-Man, it looks like we're getting all three here. And in my opinion, I think that is the best way to go with this game. And I would say do the same thing with a lot of Marvel games, you know, depending on the character. You know, you can do different types of inspirations from source material, and it can work very well in a video game. But overall, man, when it comes down to this trailer, I'm pretty much guessing everything I want. The graphics look fantastic. It's some of the best I've ever seen. Like, this game looks very cinematic. It gives me that traditional PlayStation exclusive quality of game. You know, like, we know when it comes down to Sony's exclusives, always, for the most part, you know, they have done some shit exclusives. I'm not gonna act like they're perfect, no. But for the most part, they've made classics, and I would definitely say this game is definitely on the road to being potentially the best Spider-Man game ever made. So, tell me what you guys think of the trailer. Do you guys see anything you like in here? Is there anything you don't like in here? You know what to do in the comments below. And my apologies for not really making more content surrounding Marvel and not just the Ultimate Universe. I've been very busy. My apologies for my lateness, but I've got another video coming. We've got the Dark Ultimates video coming tonight. This is the conclusion to the story. And we've got some other content surrounding Hollywood and the MCU, which I've also got coming as well, and a bit of DC as well. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. I do lots of content surrounding Marvel, in particularly the Ultimate Universe, where I cover that, give my thoughts, and we're also covering Ultimate Invasion. So if you guys are fans of that, you know what to do. But I'll see you guys in the next one, and take care.